I'll see that was a catchable ball, but I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. To the ground by Nick Emmanwori.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4.
Mark down back at his own 4-yard line.
This is on target to Christian Watson. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Back to Watson. This is Cox. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Check, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
70 Lions, trap 60, trap 60.
Running back sent in motion. Milrow with it on first. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
Seahawks. First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
And the Seahawks. First
Walker
down.
on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Slot man in motion right. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Ready? 70, step away.
Here he goes, third and long. Dump off, caught by his back. Across the 20, continuing to work. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Viking 18.
Walker now from the gun. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Running with Walker again. Instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pulled backwards to the 5. Offense in the hurry up here. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
A 2-yard gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Ready? Cougar 19.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready?
Trying for it, it's Walker. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you've got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that.
First
Turn a
down.
short little gain, a short little pass
First and
into
10
some
at the
yards
49
after
yard
catch,
line.
and that quarterback will find you again.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's another
Good offenses.
Raiders
Okay, good
first
play callers know how to utilize their personnel.
First and 10
They know
at the
where they wanted him.
27-yard line.
They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming left is Genty. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down by Kobe
So some
Bryant.
immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
It's a gain of 7.
So much to like
Brings
about
up
that run,
3rd
Kate,
and
particularly
6.
what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. We go to Genty on the dump off. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side. Absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Pistol now for Milroe. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain
Wow,
of
they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ready?
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the set.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Red. 60 by 6.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Go. Bronco 80.
To throw, here's Milroe. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Nice, ready. Cowboy 80.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. It's his running back. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It's a screen play to Genty. And this is taken ahead to the 37. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He rolls to his right. Finds a man right side. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff now to the receiver. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
To the air on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. Free inside the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Looking on 1st down. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's in 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. They give left side to Genty. Free inside the 30. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offense a 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left half. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 36-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked out by Shaq Thompson. And the Raiders will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception. Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call, but it's a big one in football too, and those 3 should pay dividends.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Milroe from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the left, he's got Rulio. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Milroe. Setting up the screen. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Go! 19, 18. Ready?
It's cut right side by Watson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Complete to Christian Watson. A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
50. Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass brought in by Watson. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Move it, 19.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 36-yard line.
They're going play action. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Hey, let's go. Let's play smart. Let the team. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Pack the 60.
Here's the snap on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Running left, here's Walker. Here he goes again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot.
60 by, go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-possession game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points.
Raiders 6. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Going left side, Bowers has it. And this one does not go far.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is Genty on second. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, but really just count down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand.
Ready up.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Giving this to Genty. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go.
Back to Genty. He has this down to the 34. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it only does a little against the deficit. deficit, which drops to 19.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Go play action here, it's Milroe. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Christian Watson.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Brings it in at the 12. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Trey Tucker makes the play. It's a race down the right side. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Hits him on the out route. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Come on, come on.
They send a tight end in motion. This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. We'll get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
19 targets. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on first. A lot of space ahead. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. It's a screen play to Genty. And they make the tackle at the 38. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
A 44-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Ready.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Walker on first down. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So the Seahawks take this one on the road.